29 successful 成功した learn 続演される unfortunate 不運な actor 役者 line セリフ nobleman 貴族 hand 手渡す fellow 仲間 contents 内容 blank 白紙の indeed 確かに hurry 急ぐ amusement 楽しみwrite out you were off the word Some plays are so successful that they run for years on end. On end は続けて Some plays は劇ですね are so successful that とてもなんちゃうなんて They run for years on end. run は続演 In a sense, this is unfortunate for actors who are required to go on repeating the same lines day after day. In a sense, ある意味 this is unfortunate for the actors who are required to go on doing はなんちゃらし続けるGo on repeating the same lines day after day. ある日も来る日も day after day. It's felt that they learn their lines by heart and never forget them. It is thought that they learn their lines by heart. Learn なんちゃら by heart は暗記する and never forget them. Yet this is not always the case. A famous actor once played the part of the nobleman who had been put in prison for 20 years. A famous actor once played a part of a nobleman who had been put in prison for 20 years. Put in prison は投獄するとか投獄されてる for 20 years. In the last scene, a jailer was expected to appear and hand a letter to a nobleman. Last scene, a jailer was expected to なんちゃらすることになってた expected to appear and hand the letter to a nobleman. As the nobleman was expected to read the letter, he always insisted that it should be written down in full. As は理由で the nobleman was expected to read the letter 読むことになってたので he always insisted that it should be written down in full. Written down in full. in full は省略せずにwritten down は書き留める write down は書き留める One night, the jailer played a joke on him to find out if his fellow actor had managed to learn the contents of the letter by heart yet. One night, the jailer played a joke on はからかって him to find out わかる if he find out if a fellow actor had managed to learn the contents of the letter by heart yet. The curtain went up on the final scene of the play, and the jailer handed the letter to him. The curtain went up. Curtain went up on the final scene of the play, and the jailer handed a letter to him. But the letter was not written out this time. It was a blank sheet of paper. A sheet of は一枚のっていうことですね。blank は白紙の。The fellow actor stared at a blank sheet of paper for a few seconds and said, "The light is dim." Fellow actor stared at はじっと見た the blank sheet of paper for a few seconds and said, "The light is dim." dim は薄暗い。Read the paper for me. And he handed a sheet of paper to the jailer. Finding that he could not remember a word of the letter either, the jailer said, 自分もっていうのが either 自分もなんちゃらじゃないで not なんちゃら either. He could not remember a word of the letter either, the jailer said. The light is indeed dim. Indeed dim は確かに薄暗い。I must get my glasses. And he hurried off the stage. To the nobleman's amusement, the jailer returned soon with a pair of glasses and the usual copy of the letter. ノベルマンズが面白かったことに The jailer returned soon with a pair of は一組のとかですね pair of glasses and the usual copy of the letter. Some plays are so successful that they run for years on end. In a sense, this is unfortunate for the actors who are required to go on repeating the same lines day after day. It is so that they learn their lines by heart and never forget them. Yeah, this is not always the case. A famous actor once played the part of a nobleman who had been put in prison for 20 years. In the last scene, a jailer was expected to appear and hand a letter to a nobleman. As the nobleman was expected to read the letter, he always insisted that it should be written down in full. One night, the jailer played a joke on him to find out if his fellow actor had managed to learn the contents of the letter by heart yet. The curtain went up on the final scene of the play, and the jailer handed a letter to him. But the letter was not written out this time. It was a blank sheet of paper. The fellow actor stared at the blank sheet of paper for a few seconds and said, "The light is dim. Read the paper for me." and he handed a sheet of paper to the jailer. Finding that he could not remember a word of the letter either, the jailer said, "The light is indeed dim. I must get my glasses." And he hurried off the stage to another man's amusement. The jailer returned soon with a pair of glasses and the usual copy of the letter.